Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your February 2021 general reading. We are looking at the first 2 weeks of February from the 1st to the 15th. This reading is for the air sign of Gemini, the twins. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in today. Thanks for all that you do in support of this channel. Your feedback, comments, donations, support, reaching out for personal readings, hitting that like button and that subscribe button. It's all welcome. Thank you so much. So this reading is for Gemini for the first 2 weeks of February 2021. That's Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising. If your Venus is in Gemini, if you're cross-watching for a Gemini, it's all relevant. But of course, everyone have their own, individual stories and lives. So the general readings always resonate a little differently for everyone. Watch all of your signs. They can each bring in additional insight and perspective. If you find that the readings resonate with you and you'd like to take a deeper look at something, reach out for a personal reading, you can click on the description link below, click on that little arrow for contact details. You can email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. You'll see that there as well. I can usually respond within the same day with more information. I do offer a wide variety of readings and in all areas of life, and I'd be delighted to hear from you and to work with you. I do readings full-time. It's all that I do, so I'm pretty diligent about your schedule and my schedule and getting personal readings set up as quickly as possible. So email me if you're interested. I'd be delighted to hear from you. I'm still getting quite a few orders for the 6 and 12-month overviews that I do, which give you kind of a look ahead in different areas of life for the next 6 or 12 months. You can order them any time of the year, but a lot of people like to order them at the end of one year, beginning of the next. And any of the readings are also available to be purchased as gifts for other people as well. Okay, Gemini, let's see what the first 2 weeks of February look like for you. We begin with the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, showing up as a king as a male, but could be a female as well. With the Queen of Wands, Queen of Fire, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, the Seven of Swords, deception, deceit, or just simply keeping something to yourself to serve some goal. With the Two of Pentacles, trying to choose, being at a crossroads. The Lovers, perhaps a karmic, quite passionate, connected relationship. This is also a card related to making choices, either about a relationship or a choice that's going to have a significant impact on a relationship. In the early tarot decks, there was no Lover's card. It was called The Choice. Showed a man standing in front of two women, the implications being that a choice was going to have to be made that would affect the lives of everyone involved. It's not to say it's about a third-party situation. It might be. And third party doesn't necessarily mean cheating in terms of romantic infidelity. It can just mean something that's in between you in the middle of the relationship itself, like work, for example. So there's a choice here. There's a relationship, relationships, with the Five of Wands, conflict, drama, going around and around and around again over the same thing. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy for the first 2 weeks of February is the Sun, which is interesting because maybe it's because you have multiple options and opportunities and that makes you feel really good. But it feels like, there's obviously some energy here, Gemini, about needing to choose, needing to make a choice. And it's either about a relationship, a primary relationship, or it's a choice in some other area of life that's going to impact that relationship. And there's kind of conflict about the choice itself, internal conflict, external conflict. So let's clarify some of this. The Sun overall energy is positive because this is light, love, warmth, laughter, illumination, clarity, feeling good, a card of restrictions being lifted or feeling just better in general. Let's clarify this King of Cups. Why is the King of Cups there? There's obviously a choice to be made here, Gemini. So that obviously means you have an option or more than one option. clarify the King of Cups. The King of Swords. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Perhaps that's you. Clarify that. Clarify King of Cups, King of Swords. The King of Pentacles. So we've got 3 kings on the table. Let's keep going with this. King of Cups. So we've got the King of... There's 4 kings on the table. 2 of them are King of Cups. One of them is the King of Pentacles. One of them's the King of Air. So we've got air, earth, and water. So what's going on, Gemini? It definitely looks like you have multiple choices in people here. If this is romantic in nature, it's hard not to see it that way because of the Lover's card. But the Lover's card implies one specific relationship with one of these people that's very connected, very passionate. And perhaps perhaps you're dating a variety of people, or perhaps you're involved in a committed relationship, but there you have other options. And it looks like options you're keeping to yourself, because that 7 of Swords, which I call my sneaky thief card, but fondly, because it's a very self-serving card. It represents that you have something you want to do, accomplish, maintain, and in doing that, you feel like you have to keep everything kind of undercover. It's not positive or negative. It just depends on what your intent and motive is. So it's a card of concealing something. And what are you concealing? The 2 of Pentacles, needing to make this choice. But I mean, for some of you, this is going to be like being involved in one relationship and with options of others and needing to make a decision about it. But at the same time, feeling really good about it because you have all these options. And it might not be love, it could be work, but it really doesn't feel like it. Let's clarify the Queen of Wands. Why is the Queen of Wands? The Ace of Pentacles. A new practical opportunity, moving, relocating, a new job, a new business. Let's see what's behind that. The 8 of Pentacles, nose to the grindstone, hard at work, work projects. This looks like, it could be moving for work. The opportunity for a new job, a new business. I suppose one way of looking at this could be opportunities to partner, multiple opportunities to partner or go into business or start a new project, or a new job or job opportunity. And that's assuming that the Queen of Wands is how you are manifesting in this situation. And if it's a work issue, it might be that it has a distinct effect on a primary relationship, particularly if you would have to move or relocate or devote an incredible amount of time to this. This might be something that would affect a primary relationship, and that might be where the conflict is coming from too. Let's clarify this 2 of Pentacles, this choice, crossroads energy, juggling things. Death. So a final ending of something, trying to decide if you need to end something. But again, keeping this sort of, what do I do, and thinking about it, what it would look like, keeping it to yourself. With the Lovers, so we have the Lovers twice. So regardless of whether the decision itself is about love and romance, or it's about perhaps new work opportunities, moving or relocating for work, or taking on yet something else in the realm of like work in your life or projects in your life, regardless of what specific the specific decision is about, because in a general reading it's going to vary, it's definitely going to have a pretty significant impact on a primary relationship in your life, which means that the potential for disruption to it is pretty high. Let's take a look at the Five of Wands. What's the conflict about? Because it looks like you and your partner, this is an old argument. You're going around and around and around about it. And again, it may not be like infidelity or cheating issues. Might be that for some of you. But seeing the Eight of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles, it might be that you guys have a tendency to argue about work, either working too much or taking on too much or switching jobs all the time, or, you know, that area of your life may be what's causing, you know, this constant drama or conflict within a primary relationship. Clarify. Five of Wands. The Magician, the Entrepreneur, the Manifester. So the conflict is either about working too much, taking on too much, or being too erratic about what you're taking on. Another Two of Pentacles, needing to make a decision. Four of Cups, having an offer, but you already have Three Cups, so you don't know if you should take this offer or not. Conflict in trying to decide whether you want to accept an offer or not. So it feels like for a fair amount of you, the conflict within this primary relationship is centered in the earth energy area of your life. Money, finance, property, job. Either, I mean, some of you, this could be you're working too much and you're thinking of taking on something else. You haven't quite made up your mind yet because you know it's going to cause this continuous circular drama. Maybe an offer opportunity comes in for you, but you would have to move or relocate or travel quite a bit for a new job, and that's going to impact your relationship. Or you may have a tendency to be erratic in the earth energy area of your life. You know, this job and I quit this job to go to that job, or I'm always starting something new but never finishing it. It could be that. It feels like for a fair amount of you that the conflict is about that, in that the earth energy area of your life. And right now you're trying to make a decision as to things, but you may be keeping it to yourself because of the potential drama and conflict. It's a bit confusing, but that's kind of the fundamental energy that I'm getting. The interesting thing is that you don't seem to be all that too concerned about it. I mean, it's nice to have multiple opportunities, you know. Well, let's ask for an advice or guidance card here. Because this is something that could really impact a primary relationship. Whether it's romance, I mean, it could be romance, love for some of you. It could be job and work for others of you. Advice, guidance for the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups is a great union, the perfect union for you. Not perfect, because nothing is ever that, but it's the perfect union for you. So this is advice. So this is a union that connects on more than one level. If it's about love, then it's about choosing someone that you actually have more than just physical and chemical attraction with. This is about somebody that you can laugh with, that you can be comfortable with, that you can just lay around with, that you can laugh with. This is more than just surface connection and attraction if it's relationship oriented. If it's just about work, then the Two of Cups represents choosing the job that is the best fit for you, not just in financial and material benefits and perks, but in other ways too. Do you like the work? Do you like the people? Do you like the environment? Do you have to commute to work? Do you have to pay for parking? I mean, it's a card that represents focusing on whatever is the best decision here for you, Gemini, because it's going to vary. It's a general reading. What Spirit wants you to focus on is what you feel fundamentally is the best match for you, is the best choice for you, on more than just what it looks like on paper, whether it's romantic or whether it's financial or job related, right? Something that you're going to feel truly, truly connected with, for a long time on kind of a gut level. And that's your advice from Spirit. Super interesting reading, Gemini. Kind of a lot of almost contradictory energies, but that's Gemini, the twins. All right, Gemini, that is your reading for the first half of February. I hope you enjoyed it, found it helpful, or at least wasn't too confusing. Again, if any of these readings resonate with you and you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, get a deeper look at something, feel free to email me directly at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I'd be most happy and delighted to hear from you. I will see you all again in a couple of weeks for the February mid-month readings. Until then, stay safe and well. Be blessed. Hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.